Hey Bert, man, we should I think we should have a moment and just kind of talk about Grogu a minute. Maybe have a moment of silence for him since he's having some trouble right now. What do you think about that? Grogu, dude, what do you think, man? Do you think we should honor Grogu or what? No? Oh, you lost your hearing from the pressure, depressurization thing in the cab, right? I remember that. Bert, let's do it. Come on, let's do the thing about come on, come on. Can you hear me? Bert! Whatever.
What?
What's going on, guys and gals, and welcome to Good Reel Hunting, where we hunt for the good reels so you don't have to. It's your boy Brad, got the Brit Man over there, and we're coming at you today with our Mandalorian recap for Chapter 15, The Believer, which came out today by Rick Famuyiwa. I butchered that name, but that's the director of this episode.
Say that 5 times.
Yeah, I can't even say it once, my friend. But he has proven to be a good director in this franchise. He did 2 episodes last season with the second one, The Child, and The Prisoner, I think was the second one he did. Mm-hmm. And now he comes back. Good director. Overall, good episode. Not a lot of crazy things happen, but we will have spoilers in this recap, obviously. So be sure to check the episode out before you see before you watch this with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Just again, this will be a spoiler review, so if you have not seen The Mandalorian, Chapter 15, The Believer, go to Disney Plus real quick, watch that episode. It's about 38 minutes, and come right back to our channel so you can hear our thoughts about this particular chapter.
Of course, and if you want to see the rest of our Mandalorian recaps, you can check that out right over here. And we will be ranking the episodes here in 2 weeks. Now, Brett, what are your first impressions of this episode here?
My first impressions. Let me go ahead and just show you my first impressions. Look at that Boba Fett armor being cleaned.
Yeah, dude, he polished it, man. It looks real good, man.
Dude, it looks really good. Even though I kind of like the old, rustic looking, Boba Fett, because again, that's the one that we grew up on with Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. But no, this just is such a badass shot. I just had to share that real quick. But first thoughts, really good. Another good episode. Again, it continues to trade up. There's not a bad episode in this entire series. And I love the fighting scene for when he and our boy Mayfield, let me show Mayfield real quick. Yeah, our boy Mayfield, played by Bill Burr, just their whole sequence, driving that little mining carts with the explosive resources, and just that whole fight scene against the pirates was my favorite part throughout the entire episode.
Yeah, that fight scene up on the transporter, I think was one of it's probably my favorite fight scene of the season at the very least. I thought that was done very well. Obviously, you have Mendo outside of his Mandalore armor, his Beskar armor. Wearing a more stormtrooper armor, and he's out there kicking ass still. His blaster goes out out the window. He chucks it, and they just start duking it out. Very cool stuff, man. Really enjoyed that scene. Great action, very well done. Had a good time with it. Let's see. But yeah, that was cool. Then they get to so they're trying to find a terminal so they can locate the coordinates for Moff Gideon's ship. So they can go find Grogu up in space. So they finally get to the place. They've successfully transport the explosive stuff to the base that they were trying to do. They were undercover, obviously, the whole time while they were getting over there. They finally made it. Everybody's congrats. They're the only transporter to successfully reach the base. All of them got taken over by pirates. The first few there which was really neat. Of course, Mando kicks some ass, and they make it. But they're the only ones to do so. They're congratulated by everybody. Everybody's freaking saluting them, giving them a good time, just clapping their hands for them and stuff like that. And it was kind of cool to see. I mean, whenever the freaking TIE fighters showed up, and for once you're like, heck yeah, dude, the TIE fighters are the good guys, sort of. Yeah, that was kind of cool. to kind of help them
Man, I
out as
love
they were.
those TIE fighters.
Yeah, dude, it's always fun. It's always fun. But yeah, they get there. They get to the place. They have to go to the terminal, which is in the mess hall of the officers. And your boy freaking Richard breaks in there, dude, which was great. Great little addition to this episode. And yeah, man, we see him take off his helmet there. What do you think?
Oh man, I was kind of like they were setting up for that particular moment to happen when Mayfield was just joking with Mendo the entire time they were driving that mining transport. It says, so what's the rule again? Like you can't show your face or you can't get out your armor. And I thought that was just a really interesting question. And I hope they go more in detail about that. If of course that's what just Mendo taking his mask off and he is just setting up that he's just getting ready to just break all kinds of rules to save the little hungry bastard named Grogu.
Yeah, it was a good character moment, character development moment when he took his helmet off there so he could get his face scanned by the terminal. Which I don't really know why. Like, I don't know. I guess they're just scanning faces. I figured that'd be some kind of clearance thing, but maybe they're just scanning faces for the fun of it. But either way, not the point. The point is, they get to the terminal, they get the coordinates, they know where Moff Gideon's at, and then they're kind of setting up for the epic finale next episode. Again, I really liked Richard Brake in this. I thought he was really good.
Is that the Imperial guy?
Yeah. He's that dude.
There he is.
From Rob Zombie stuff. He's in his movies a lot.
Oh yeah, he was the ambulance guy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I knew I recognized him from somewhere.
Yeah, he's the man, dude. He did a very good job. A little bit of a different role, but he's still, not a good guy here. And he gets freaking blown away by Mayfield there. And it was good. It was a great character moment for Mayfield, too. Not only had the character moment for Mando earlier, but then Mayfield, you can see him kind of building up some rage as he's getting talked to by Richard here about all the stuff the Empire's done and what they plan to do and all this stuff. And he just freaking blows him away, dude, in the middle of the mess hall. So then it starts this big ass freaking gunfight, which was great. And there's freaking stormtroopers everywhere and they're freaking all getting blown away. And then it was a great sequence, man. Great sequence.
Hey, that's why they call it the mess hall, right? People just make a mess in there, dead or alive. Anyways, the two last things I want to throw in there real quick is Bubba Fett's flying skills and using that like exploding sonic boom. That was a badass thing. I think maybe an Anakin Skywalker tear was shed, just all the nostalgia coming back, just of how badass Bubba Fett is, and he's finally getting to show his badassness. And then the last thing I want to touch base upon is Mendo's warning to Moff. I thought that was pretty cool. Chilling. And I'm telling you, I'm going to be praying for Moff, man, because he's in for one hell of an ass kicking next week. I just feel it.
Yeah, dude, I cannot wait. This was a great setup episode for next week, and this ending just capped it off, man. I thought it was great, and it was again, it was just showing the character of Mando now, how he's become. He was, cold, didn't really care about anything but his job at the beginning of season 1, and now he's all about freaking Grogu, and now he's going to go. He's breaking all the rules, and he's going to go kick some ass next week, which we will most definitely talk about next weekend. Can't wait to do it, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And the interesting thing, sorry, I just thought this very last one. The interesting thing about this is they really didn't set up like this whole like team assembly like like a lot of the Star Wars community thought was going to happen. I actually like that because I want to be surprised in the finale of who shows up versus just letting us know beforehand.
Yep. It's going to be good, man. We'll talk about it for sure. Next week's going to be fun. Let's go ahead. And that's all we have at this point, unless you got anything. I think
nope, I'm good. I say let's close it down. Let's save all of our big stuff for next week.
Sounds like a freaking plan, man. Be sure to check us out. We're going to, you go ahead and let them know where they can tell us where the comment section is and all that.
All right. I'll be happy to let them know. What did you all think about Chapter 15, The Believer of Mandalorian Season 2? Let us know in that comment section down below, and let's just get that discussion rolling to the point where we're ready for the big finale next week.
Right you are. And if you want to help us find the good reels, you can do so by finding us on Facebook, Instagram, Letterboxd, Twitter, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts for the long episodes.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, as always, be sure to like our videos, subscribe to our channel, because again, we're on that quest of 100 to see our boy Matt Fauci rap. And be sure to ring that bell, ding, 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 so you know when the next episode is up and ready to rock and roll.
That's right. And we have more Mando coming. We've already done all the other episodes. And next, here in 2 weeks, we're going to rank the episodes of the season. And then the week after that starts Star Wars Saturdays. So be sure to subscribe to check that stuff out. And we will see you guys here soon.
See you guys. I think he's going to break even a bigger rule in this season finale.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right, man.
Even the dogs weren't happy about Mendo, seeing Mendo's face.
Oh, boy.
What did you all think about not chapter 13,